He told me to come in and watch. I didn't want to. But he said he was going to teach me how to be a man. And I had to sit there and watch my parents, watch my father force himself on my mother, and I saw the tears in her eyes. And you know what I thought, Hansel? I thought she was weak. She laid there crying, while he did whatever he wanted to do to her.
Yes, and
They forced me to watch. I was only 9 years old.
yes, and how did that make you feel, James?
Angry. So much anger. Anger towards my father. Anger towards my mother. I hated my parents.
Can you explain a little more about the anger towards your father?
Well, you tell me, Hansel, if your father constantly called you ugly every time he saw you, if your father, when he was drunk, went off into a drunken rage and beat you almost every night of the week, and then forced you to watch your mother crying as he had his way with her, and when he couldn't get what he wanted from her, he got it from me.
Yes.
Do you know what that? Do you know what kind of effect that has on a child's mind?
No.
It's the reason why I had to protect him. I had to protect James.
Yes. Yes,
Because
James.
James couldn't protect himself.
You mean, you, James, couldn't protect your mother?
I didn't give a damn about her. She was weak. I had to protect James.
Yes. Well, by protect James, I'm assuming that cards on the table, you've turned into the Mr. Pinky again. Yes.
Why? Are you afraid, Hansel?
No. Not this time, Mr. Pinky. Herr Rosa, because in the end, I just watched my buddies slaughter several thousand nibblers. And we can make it in this world, even you, Mr. Pinky, has a heart somewhere inside. And I will dig it out. Yes, I will. Yes, sir. Yes, I will. I, Hansel, will make you a good man, Mr. Pinky.
You can't make me do anything. My only purpose is to protect James by any means necessary, Hansel. And if I have to erase some problems from his life, I will.
Well, I'm not afraid of you, Mr. Pinky.
Hansel, Bex.
Yes.
Bex tried to get rid of me. She...
Uh,
She found the medication that you and James were looking for.
medication?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Yes.
Now, you keep that medication as far away from James as you can, Hansel. Otherwise, I'm going to have to unfriend you.
Unfriend me?
I'll let your imagination do the thinking on that.
Oh.
Friend.
No, I'd like to stay friends with you, Mr. Pinky. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes.
Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, so my father, he went fishing all the time, every first of the month. Hansel?
Yes, of course. Tell me more about your father. Oh, you know what? Silly me. I left something in the car outside. Would you like to come with me, James?
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, great, great. Dum-dee-dee-dum. Dum-dum-dee-dee-dum. All this grass, ha 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 ha.
Are you okay?
Oh, yes, just fine and dandy. Dindy-rooski, as they say in Poland.
Where are we going?
Hello, can you hear me? Oh, just over to my car.
The car's back there. Your other car.
Oh, yes, my other car. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, hi.
Hello. Ha.
Hey boys.
Oh, hello, James.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
So,
Hello.
do you have any more weed?
Oh, yes, here, take all the weed, please.
Yeah. Are you okay, Hansel? You look nervous.
No, of course not.
Are you
Let me
sure
just
about
go over
that?
to my car over here. Oopsies, it's just... Yes, I can't reach the driver's side door, of course. Well, I just go around. Ha ha.
Are you seeing
Sorry,
this
what?
shit?
Yeah, I know. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, let me explain this.
Oh, well, it's silly me. I must have forgotten the
You
keys.
forget your keys or something.
Yes, silly me. Ha ha ha.
Oh yeah. So Hansel is fucking terrified because that dude here, you know, fucking
Oh,
really,
oh,
but things happen, you know.
I hear a banging. Hold on.
Yes,
It must be a
mind you.
shambler.
Hey, James.
Yes, I hear a shambler. Oh my. Oh God, James. Listen, James.
I got
Can you? Oh, watch out! Watch out! You're quite
Dad,
nifty.
It's Dad. I got him, Mr.
Ah,
Hansel.
James, we need to talk. Can you come here with me?
What are we going to talk about?
James, you turned... Hold on. I don't want the others to hear. Here, let's get in this blue car. Let's get in the blue car. Here, I'll get in the passenger side.
Okay.
James, you turned into Mr. Pinky again.
Wait, what?
You turned into Mr. Pinky again. And it was
No,
quite scary.
Did he hurt you? I'm sorry, Mr.
No,
Hansel. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me.
No, I'm not mad. Of course I'm not mad, James. Never be mad. I was just quite scared. It's actually, he was quite benign this time. I wasn't sure what to do. I went over towards the others, but I can see that it's you now again. So we're all set.
Mr. Hansel, you know, I would never hurt you. I like you.
Oh yes, no, James, you're one of my very best friends. I'm so happy you're
your
here.
best friend.
Yes?
Oh. Oh,
It's very lonely out here in the hellscape, James. I've any friends, any living people are dear to me, as are you. So I must say that I have to tell you that Mr. Pinky came out. I'll try to explain to you what happened. We were talking about fishing. And yes, yeah, you were talking about a fishing trip, and then you started to sound a little different.
We were talking about my father, wasn't? Weren't we?
Yes.
Ezra, I told Ezra earlier about how I have blackouts sometimes. And Ezra told me that if I feel myself having a blackout or something, that I should remove myself from the environment. But sometimes I don't feel them coming on. It just happened.
Yes, I know. James, actually, we need to talk about a long time ago. Do you remember when me, you, and Ezra met in the parking lot the second time we ever ran into each other, I think? Yes, second time?
Was that here?
Yes, in Muldrow, up the road a bit a ways.
I think I remember that. Why?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, you started turning into Mr. Pinky, and Ezra actually knocked you unconscious.
Wait, what? Ezra told me a shambler did that.
No, to be perfectly honest, it was not a shambler, it was Ezra, because he feared for the safety of all of us. I'm not good at lying, James. I'm not good at hiding truth. I have to babble and tell the truth. I'm the worst at being a liar.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I want to be friends with everyone. I just don't know what to do about Mr. Pinky.
It's alright. Here. Don't worry, James, we're gonna deal with Mr. Pinky. When we deal with Mr. Pinky, we'll be alright. Saw you take down at least 30 or 40 nibblers?
Oh yeah, that was pretty fun.
You're an asset, James, to the community. It's important you understand that. You have worth.
Thank you, Mr. Hansel. Again, I'm sorry about today, and whatever I did in the past.
Don't have to apologize, James, I understand. You remember my past with some things that I've done. I'm quite ashamed. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Okay, just don't tell
So,
Alex,
man.
please.
I need some help, dude.
I won't. Don't
Thank
worry.
you.
What the fuck? Where is
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, hi.
Alright, Hansel.
it?
What's
Okay,
going
so
on?
There's one watch that's making this sound, but I don't know which one it.
Oh, that reminds me, I need a new watch.
Okay.
I broke mine.
Here they are. Holy shit. There's so many.
So many
watches
of them.
now.
Jeez, Louise.
We
Don't
got
mind if I
company.
do.
I don't know. There's one with.
There you
the
go, got him.
alarm. Okay.
Alright. You take out the ropes
Fuck
out there
that
back to six.
shit. Okay, bring Jason back, Jason.
Oh. Well, what do you guys think?
Think what?
Take someone to clean up these bodies.
Yes.
They're starting to smell.